Picture this, you are a child. It is 7:30 p.m. aka your bedtime, and your mama says, time to go to sleep. But you don't want to go to sleep. So you go into bed like a good little boy, and then, oh shit, whip out the Game Boy, PSP, Nintendo DS, whatever portable console you rocked at that time, and suddenly it's no longer bedtime. No, it's Donkey Kong time! Oh no, wait, it's Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, oh my god! Or no, wait, it's Pokemon Red time! Guys, this is too scary. Portable gaming holds fond memories for so many of us as kids, and even now as adults. Home consoles couldn't be lugged around whenever you were in transit. Car, plane, bus, train, bathroom, random house your parents took you to. No, I don't want to play with your weirdo kid. No, I don't want to look outside the window for 5 hours. So I pull out my little handheld, and I'm no longer in the real world. No, I'm in Hyrule. I'm in Poke Village. I'm in Mushroom Kingdom. I'm anywhere, because I can take my handheld anywhere. The reason I'm making this video is because Sony and Microsoft have both confirmed they're making portable consoles, and Nintendo is supposed to announce a successor to the Switch. Oh my, this is big, because the handheld market is in a pretty competitive space right now. We've got a lot of portable consoles, the Steam Deck, ROG Ally, Lenovo Legion Go, heck, even phones are getting to the point where they're running Resident Evil Village. And of course, I gotta pay respects to the Nintendo Switch, to be able to play each and every single one of these amazing games over the last 8 years, whenever I want, wherever I want.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
But now that the big dogs want in, what are they going to hit us with? Well, Microsoft's handheld, I think, is going to fall into that realm of handhelds. You know, make the graphics shinier, make the frame rate smoother, another portable PC. So I'm not too excited there. But what I am excited about is for Sony to bring back anything remotely similar to the PS Vita. Nintendo, incredible. All of their handhelds have been a huge part of my childhood. But they weren't the only players in the market. Sony's PSP was a work of art. I was playing GTA, God of War, Tekken, Need for Speed. I had 300 hours on Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. I could listen to music on this thing. I could mod this thing. I was watching Spider-Man on the PSP. Brother, are you f***ing kidding me? Approximately 80 million units sold. This thing was on fire, and the PS Vita sold a whopping 10 to 15 million. Huh? What's ironic is that the PS Vita was a console that was way ahead of its time, and it came out almost 13 years ago. It had 6-axis motion controls, a camera, a rear touchscreen, and an OLED touchscreen, which the Switch should have come out with when it released, right? Isn't that right? Huh? Nintendo bitch. The PS Vita was essentially the Switch Lite on steroids, and the games made for it were pretty great too. You had Persona 4 Golden, there was an Uncharted made specifically for the system, Guacamelee, Little Big Planet Vita, Soul Sacrifice Delta, Tearaway, which made creative use of the Vita's rear screen, and Gravity Rush, which used the motion controls and is the PS Vita game to play. I also made a video for it here, but you can watch that later. Let me try to take you to where I'm hoping Sony goes. The PS5 controller is a neat piece of tech. Haptics, adaptive triggers, touchpad, and motion controls. They're not foreign to making interesting devices. Now let's talk about Astro's Playroom and more importantly Astrobot. Games that made proper, creative, and fun use of these controller features. Resistant triggers when Astro used a jetpack, haptic feedback depending upon the surfaces Astro was on, and swinging your controller around for the monkey segment. These are games made by Team Asobi, who happen to be comprised of people who worked for Japan Studio, who made charming and innovative games like Loco Roco, Patapon, Puppeteer, Ape Escape, and Gravity Rush. If the new PlayStation handheld can implement some way to make the tech from the PS5 controller into a portable gaming device, with companies like Asobi and Media Molecule working on creative games for it, then I have really good reason to be excited. I'd also throw the camera back in there and make augmented reality games for it, like Invisibles for the PSP, another game which was way ahead of its time. Find a workaround for detachable controllers or some kind of physical motion control device, and you can do a lot with your games. Swing a sword, swing a net, throw punches, throw things, shoot a gun, who knows? Maybe even swing through cities. The Nintendo Switch is so successful because it was and is such a unique way to play games, either handheld or docked in on the big screen with detachable controllers. And some of the games made for it took full advantage of these quirks. ARMS, Switch Sports, Skyward Sword HD, Ring Fit Adventure, Mario Aces Tennis, Golf, even Odyssey wanted you to throw Cappy around by shaking the damn Joy-Cons. The Switch is amazing, but it could really use more competition. Nintendo knows that their exclusives will help their systems trump any number of gaming handhelds on the market, no matter how good the games look on there. And with the Switch successor confirmed to be backwards compatible and likely solve the problem of not being able to run those graphically intensive games, Sony needs to seriously consider making a console that is both powerful and innovative, not just capable of running things like the Demon Demon's Soul remake or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, although that would be pretty crazy. I just think that market is going to be somewhat saturated, and Microsoft will probably go down that route as well, unless they feel like doing Kinect emotes again. I'm not even sure why Microsoft wants to make a handheld. Game Pass already runs on a couple systems, the Steam Deck is selling like crazy, you can stream Xbox games on mobile even. Spencer is already super late to the game and is rambling about not having cross-save on Fallout 76 and everything is an Xbox. This guy needs to lie down. This guy needs to... The portable market could really use a shakeup, and while there's no doubt in my mind that Nintendo will continue to experiment with finding unique and fun ways to play shit, I really want Sony and heck, even Microsoft to take a stab at making something different. I think games have already been pushed to their limits in terms of performance and graphical fidelity. Charging $700 for a barely noticeable upgrade isn't gonna cut it, but with portable consoles, there's still room to pull off cool stuff. I mean, going back to the days of the PSP and the PS Vita, or looking at the cool things the DS and Switch did, we could still get games like this. What the f?